Hello everyone, and welcome back to another Let's Play episode with Scoots42. We're back on the server with Project Ultimate Reloaded once again. Let me take you around and show you what I've been up to. I've gotten some Botania started. I found all of our flowers. I've also got a good little supply of some petals going. And you may have noticed I went ahead and crafted a Rune of Earth and a Rune of Air, and that was because I wanted this, the Sojourner Sash. Just took a little bit of leather, some Mana Steel, and one of the Rune of Airs and one of the Rune of Earths. That gives you the Sojourner Sash. The runes require this runic altar. Again, not terribly difficult. See if we can bring up the crafting recipe for it here. That's just some of this living rock and either a mana pearl or a mana diamond. Not terribly difficult. Also got some endo flames for mana. I think while we're here, let's go ahead and... I've been slowly kind of building up the charge in this guy. There we go. See how much coal we've got. Been out mining quite a bit, so I'm hoping I've got a decent amount of coal. There we go. I've been kind of alternating between the red coal mana and the blocks of coal. Let's see here, we need 10 of those guys. That should do it. Yeah, that ought to fill them up. Let's go ahead and pick that back up. And that can go ahead and fill back up while we're working. And what I would like to do today... Oh, and by the way, I've totally got this completely filled up now. So redstone shouldn't be much of a problem if we need it. These are just some red orchids. The hardest part about this is getting yourself something with silk touch on it so you can harvest the redstone blocks in its ore form. Because these need to be grown on redstone in order to produce redstone. Not terribly complicated, but extremely handy. I'm still... I need about 6 more of those orchids, which hopefully I got some. Yeah, there we go. We should be able to get these down. And now that's a full field there, 7 by 7 of red orchids. And I've also crafted myself a mining backpack, which you can see, without even that full 7 by 7, I still got over a stack of redstone. So I can't complain too much about that. I've also gotten a farmer from Actually Additions, which I'm powering with just regular coal right now. And then over here, I've started doing a little bit of terraforming. I've got a basic idea of how I kind of want it to look over here. I'm going to keep that a surprise for now. And man, these golems, I have found that these golems are what is causing the majority of my lag. I'm not sure exactly what keeps spawning them over here. I'm going to keep working on it though. Occasionally I do a kill all command through my server console, and that clears them up. If I start having a lot of frame drag or a lot of lag, that's when I'll go ahead and do that command. Again, I don't really consider that cheating because we're using it to combat an issue. It's not like I'm using it to get a bunch of iron. I don't know if you guys noticed, but gathering iron in this pack's not really a problem. So killing those guys, I'm not doing it for the iron. I'm doing it purely to save the lag. And I also built a chicken cooker. I needed some feathers because I did craft myself an angel ring, but for whatever reason, I actually cannot get it to work. I have no idea. I've looked online, I've looked at a bunch of different things, and I, for the life of me, cannot figure out why that's not working, because as far as I can tell, I'm doing everything correctly. Let's see what we can get out of these guys. Look at that. I don't even know what that is. That looks like some kind of a chorus flower, maybe. Let's see. So let's get this stuff put up. Forest plant. Cool. Jack-o'-lantern. I've got a bunch of ores. Let's go check on that processing real quick. I've done a little bit down here as well, as far as getting our machines set back up. I've got this paused. We've got plenty of obsidian for now, and this thing is just such a power hog. Basically, I only run it if I'm going to need some obsidian, at least for now. I do have some plans to get us some better power. You may have noticed I've got a second power cell down here. Let me see if I can get rid of some of these ores here. You crush? Sure you will. I've slowly been crushing up this coal. I've noticed that the crusher gives me quite a bit of stuff. Well, that's interesting. No idea it would. I must have some emerald dust up there in a drawer somewhere, or maybe I've got something unlocked. It's interesting. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and get a full stack of the ore crushing. Let's see. Let's get the iron and the gold in there. And let's go ahead and try to crush some of this galena ore. I don't know. Actually, I think I may have tried to crush that in the past. I don't think it'll work. Not sure what I'm supposed to do with that stuff yet, but we'll get there. We can put the bauxite up. I'm not using the uranium right now. The egg can go away. We can put that back. What I am going to keep, because what I want to get into, I want to show you guys one other thing, how I'm generating that other power, that other bit of power we need. Coming here to the mining dimension. It's taking its sweet time today. There we go. I also don't know what is hurting me as I'm stepping through that gate. I've been experimenting with these telepads too. They're kind of useful. They don't teleport between dimensions though. Let's do a little bit. There we go. And here is some solar generators from Mechanism. These things are pretty cool. See if we can look at them here. They do, I believe, 40 RF a tick apiece. We've got 3 of them, so we're doing 120 RF a tick. I'll probably get around to crafting some more of these. This is the tier 1 solar generator. These guys right here. They take 3 of these solar panels. Not hard to craft at all. We just need that enriched alloy is the hardest thing to get. But not really, since we have that metallurgic infuser. What I'm wanting to get into, I think, are the advanced solar panels. So those do, I'm not sure. See if it'll tell me here. No, not really. It looks like it holds quite a bit more, though. A little more than twice as much. So I'm thinking I'm probably going to try to get into those advanced solar panels before too long. And I may even get into it towards the end of this episode, definitely in the next episode if I can't get to it in this one. See, no pain on the way out. Let's try that one more time. I can't figure out for the life of me. Let me in just fine that time. Every once in a while, it just kind of hurts when I go through. Don't know why. What I want to start with today, I want to start working with this mystical agriculture because what I want to do is get this Supremium armor set. That is my goal as far as mystical agriculture goes. But we've got quite a journey to get there. We're going to need a few of these ingots. We need the armor core. For that, we need wither skeleton skulls. I mean, this is a process. We need a nether star. I mean, this is... I don't even know how far we're going to be able to get into this today, but I do want to start at least getting the essences worked on. So what we're going to want is at least one of these infusion crystals, which we should be able to get. I'm going to see if I can't get a couple of those. Did I put prosperity shards in here? Because I want to have prosperity shards in here. And that's where that stuff went. Let's get that out of there. Is that locked? What's up with that? There we go. And, oh. Well, that is interesting. And what is this? Prosperity ore. That can stay there. Emerald ore. I'm not sure why it is doing that. So let's get my axe out. I think it might be up here. There we go. See if we can't straighten this up. I'm thinking what we'll want to do is let's go ahead and get these drawers locked and whatnot. There we go. There we go. Sounds like we got an Enderman that doesn't like the rain. And let's go ahead and take a nap. There he is. Let's go ahead and get rid of this guy. I have seriously upgraded my sword, by the way. This thing is doing, what, 18 bits of damage per attack. You saw that it only took 2 hits to kill that Enderman, which I think is pretty cool. Let's go ahead and get her nap in. There we go. Now, hopefully, we should be able to start getting into some of the Supremium stuff. Let's see. Let's just take that here. Oh, that doesn't go there. I think it goes like this. And that gives us the next here. So basically what I'm going to want to do is let's see if we can do this in this guy. But let's go ahead and get some of this stuff squared away here. There's that. I think I've got the prosperity shards up here. There we go. And since we've already got one of those, that can go there. Believe it or not, I do have a loose plan for how I want to do this. I don't know if I'll be able to stack these in there. I don't think I can. I might have been able to if they were both full. Emerald dust. I think I need to smelt that. Let's go ahead and see if there's room in the furnace over here. Well, it looks like I don't have lead. Or I don't have, I think I've got lead, but not in the ore dictionary. Lead. I don't have any. I'm not sure what mod that's from, but let's look at the dictionificator real quick and see if we can't figure it out. You can get lead. And that's probably what it is. Yep, there we go. Sweet. Let's go ahead and get this stuff. No? Don't want to do it? Alright. Well, maybe we'll come back to it later. Let's go ahead and get this lead in there. Yay. Alright. Back to the task at hand. Don't even know what that was. Make sure nothing's going in there I don't want in there. Good. Alright, so we put our crystal here, and let's get some of that essence. And I am going to want quite a bit of this stuff. Let's just see. There we go. And what I'm thinking I'll do, see if we put that in there, that should have shown up in our drawer. Oh, I didn't put the quantify on it. This is the main reason I use the quantify key, by the way. So it helps me keep track of, is stuff going in the right place, that kind of thing. So let's get the next here. And this is going to take a lot of essence. Lots and lots of it. And before I get too crazy, go ahead and assign you to a drawer. So we should be able to get a healthy amount of the intermedium. There we go. Did not mean to put the infusion crystal away. Let's get a little bit more of that essence, and let's see if we can get the next here at least. I know we won't be able to get very much of it. Superium essence. I think there might be one more after this. Yes. This is the supremium essence that we are going to want. That can go right there. And you can see I started off with what looked like healthy amounts of that inferium essence. And with all of it, I was able to get one supremium essence. So I think what I want to do is let's see if there's a way with mystical agriculture to grow this stuff. Inferium essence. There's a seed reprocessor that turns it into that. Inferium seeds, tier 1. Okay, so that is going to need inferium essence and a seed. Okay, not to worry, because if I remember right, that's weird. I thought we had, oh, we do. Okay, I thought we had a little bit of this stuff left. If I remember right, we should be able to craft backwards. Yes. Gentium. There we go. That should have put you over there, and it didn't. This is why I check. Basically, what I think that means is we've got some essence that's hanging out someplace that it shouldn't be. There we go. So now we've got a fair amount of essence. So let's see, I've already done some of the base seeds. Do I have any seeds left in here? I've got one. Okay. So it said I need to do something like this, I think. Alright. Let's see, I should have a hoe on me somewhere. Here we go. I did manage to get a little bit of animals going on. Let's see, where can I put this? I know I want it over here somewhere. Let's finish dragging this path out. Let's see. I don't know that this path will stay here, and I may end up changing the shape of this little pool. Because honestly, I think I might like it a little more if this were level, but this will work for now, I think. There, like that. Let's... Might be neat if we kept this kind of lined up with our garden. Let me see how I've got this here. There we go. A bucket of water right there. Do I have a bucket? I think I had a bucket of lava. Not sure what I did with it. Let's see. Let's just get another bucket here. There's one. Oh, okay. Of course I did. And I'm always tempted to use those worms that pop up. I'm sure we'll see some. There we go. I'm always tempted to use those guys. Unfortunately, it's been in my experience that those worms also contribute to lag. So I generally shy away from them. If I was playing in a purely single-player world, I might risk it. But the guys that I typically play with decided that they wanted to start playing on the server, so I'm a little more mindful of the lag. Let's see if we can get another sprinkler. I don't know that it will help, but I don't know that it won't. I'll need a bucket of water for that. What I like about this is it does not use the bucket. I'm pretty happy about that. Let's see, I'll need probably one of you guys for just a second. Let's see, pop that there for now. And think was pretty neat. I haven't noticed any effect on lag. Nice. It looks like it might be helping. I mean, it's recognizing this as a crop, so that's a good thing. I think we're going to need to take a little nap, though. I am seriously considering moving all of the farming into the mining dimension, but I don't know if it's if this is all based on whether or not it can see the sun, or if it's based on the time. I'm not really sure. I do know that this harvester doesn't want to harvest anything at the night, during the night, I should say. So let's see if that's... I know there's another thing called a crystal growth accelerator. Goes at this thing. Growth accelerator. What do we need for that? Block of Infernium essence. Not quite there yet. I don't think. Yeah, see, we don't have any of that stuff. It's looking like I may need to do the kill all command probably after this episode. The golems are getting kind of dense again. I wish I could figure out why so many of them are spawning. I mean, you know, a few of them honestly wouldn't be bad. I wouldn't mind it so much, but there just gets to be so many of them that it actually impacts the server lag. I think that is definitely helping. That is definitely helping. So let's see if we've got enough to get some more crafted. Oh, that's right. We need to get some seeds. I just forgot about that. I've got quite a few over there in the Botania area. But that's, I think I'm going to keep them over there for now. So let's just grab some wheat here. This ought to give us a decent amount of seeds. Or at least enough to craft up a few more of those essences. You can just go away. And that'll give us a few. I think that used all the essence. Now the good news is for the regular essence that we're growing over here, to help speed this process up, I can always go and mine, and that'll give us a few. Oh yeah, that sprinkler is definitely doing something. I mean, it's a huge help for this stuff. I could put one over here too, I guess, but yeah, honestly, we're doing pretty good on food. You know, between the chicken cooker and I do have over here, I've got some plans for these guys. I actually do need to build one more pen because I've got some sheep. There we go. That's looking nifty. It almost looks like I have some kind of a plan. So that's pretty cool. So I think, unfortunately, though, we're at a point where we're basically missed a spot over there somehow. There we go. We're basically going to have to wait for more of this Infernium. I could go mining, but that's kind of the whole point of growing this stuff. I'm not the biggest fan of mining all the time. You know, it's kind of fun sometimes. Like I loved it in the beginning in this pack, finding all the different ores there are. You know, I mean that's kind of fun. I think we have enough seeds I can borrow a stack. see if we have enough essence here. I think we have enough that we might be able to get away with getting some more of this stuff growing. I think it'll be worth the effort. Let's see, let's get some of you there. Go back up there. And a little bit more of this stuff going. See how many that'll give us. Better. I think it'll be worth it. Nice. You know, I mean, the golems are useful. They are. Unfortunately, they do get in the way. I'm pretty sure they are why my land is becoming untilled. There we go. That's actually not bad. That seems to be a healthy amount. Nice. Nice. Okay, I think that'll work. So real quick, we're going to go ahead and let that stuff grow for a while. Let's check on a couple other things real quick. Like, let's see if we can grow the Supremium Essence. Is there a seed for it? Master Infusion Crystal. There is. Tier 5 Crafting Seed. Crafting Seed? So how is that different from what we were making? No difference at all. Okay, there's just a higher tiered seed. So that's pretty cool. Anyway, we will plant farms for the other essences as well as I am able to get them planted. But in the meantime, let's take another look at getting some of these made. So we're going to need like 3 of those. I'm going to need to make some glass panes, it looks like. Let's just get a healthy amount. I'm probably going to want to craft quite a few of these. I don't remember exactly what it said we needed, but I know we need like 4 of these to craft 1 of those. What am I missing? Oh, this guy. The energy tablet. He wasn't terrible either, so 4 times 2 is 8. And they don't stack, so that's kind of a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that'll let us craft a few of these. Looks like those don't stack either. And I'm going to need to craft a few more of those. These do stack, I believe. Yes, they do. Okay, so there's 4 of those. Let's see. Oh, that shouldn't be too bad. There we go. And let's see if I've got one of my cables. Basic universal cable. These things are awesome. I'm glad I discovered these. These are from Mechanism. And they are basically letting me use, instead of the fire relays, the energy laser relays, they are basically powering everything. I think the smart thing to do is going to be to remove you and put you here. Yeah. Nice. Now, am I going to need to move these guys? Are you still... It says it's still getting sun. And that is doing 240 RF a tick. That is ridiculous. That is a lot of RF, guys. Now, what I don't know is what that is. I think it may just be a place for these cables to connect. If that is the case, that's pretty cool. Let's see what you're saying. You are getting sun. Right, so everything is getting the sun. I may go ahead and craft one more, just so this is evened up. But we have enough RF at this point, because that thing's doing 240, and these are doing 40 apiece, so that's 120, 360, that's 360 RF a tick. And since I have this in the mining dimension, it's always day. This is always making 360 RF a tick. I think we may be at a point where we may even be able to just totally not even have to worry about canola. Which honestly I think is pretty cool. See how we're doing. Oh yeah, definitely getting a surplus. So I'm thinking that's working. Now I'm not going to get rid of it quite yet, because what I wanted to do was see if we can figure out a way to let this guy run. Let's see what it's doing to our power. Oh, it is killing the canola. That's not bad. Let's turn off the canola for just a minute. See, is that still... Nope, that's good. And it is still killing. I wish there was a way for me to see exactly how much RF a tick it was taking. But it's not draining it near as fast as it was. So I'm thinking a couple more of those will probably be good. Because, I mean, this thing is just taking a god-awful amount of power. Let's see. Yeah, you can see the lava filling up. And then, the lava in the water, of course. Obsidian. Super cool. Let's go ahead and pause that, because I think we're doing good on the obsidian for now. Get some more of the coal crushing up. I've been doing it this way because I get a lot more coal crushing it than I do even with the fortune and all that good stuff that I have on the picks. Luck and luck 3. Yeah, I've got luck 3 on my hammer here. See how much coal is that giving me? Yeah. I'm definitely getting more crushing this stuff, and especially with the lapis. I'm getting like 12 pieces of lapis every time. Speaking of which, do I have any lapis to crush? I do. Let's go ahead and crush the lapis up. Should just take a minute. There we go. 12 pieces of lapis out of 1 ore. So definitely worth getting yourself some kind of a silk touch pick. whether you enchant it or in my case, I'm not a big fan of the vanilla enchanting system, which is generally why I do this with the Tinker Tools. But I'm pretty happy with our power usage and our power production. Get that back on input. Yeah, I mean, you can see even with the crushing, did we finally get all that stuff taken care of? Sweet. See if we've got any more ores that need to be taken out of here. Oh yeah, there's some iron that got snuck in there somehow. I still got Infernium ore to deal with. I got that to deal with. Now let's go ahead and get the iron going here. 10 can go in there. Any other ores? Any other ores that somehow got in here? No more coal? Yeah. What's this? Apatite? We'll leave the apatite alone for now. The lead can come on out of there. The copper. Look at that. I mean, I somehow got a bunch of ores in here. Must not have been paying a whole lot of attention. Diamond ore. Dense emerald ore. Now this, I think... Oops. These don't crush, if I remember right. I think those I actually did have to... Did I go in my forestry bag? I think it went in my forestry bag. Yeah. Since the iron backpacks, I don't believe are fully implemented yet, I've gone ahead and crafted that mining backpack from forestry. Honestly, with a fully functional iron backpack, like in the 1.10 series, I generally don't worry about it getting into the forestry bags as much, but they're pretty useful, if you don't have iron backpacks, or in this case where they're not fully functional. But I think we are, unfortunately, just about out of time for this episode today. So I hope you guys are enjoying the series. Stick with me as I delve further into the mystical agriculture, and hopefully in another episode or two, we will be able to fly. I've still got that last press I need to find, the silicon press, so we can start getting into the ME system. And I honestly think that being able to fly is going to be able to help. I could try to get into the flying chocobos, but we had one that kind of ran away from us. So I really don't want to mess with that a whole lot. I think the chocobos will be more of a fun, kind of a side thing, but for my main mode of flying transportation, I think we'll have to look at something else. So again, remember to like, subscribe, and comment. You guys have no idea how useful those three things are. Thanks for stopping by today, guys, and take care.